Hello, everyone. Welcome to this short session on how to prepare a CV and how to face a technical interview. Now, first of all, let me tell you the problem statement. Now, when we receive 10 job applications, on average, only 6 get shortlisted for interviews. And out of those 6 applications that get shortlisted, on average, only about 2 gets the job. So we thought it's good for us to get some ideas from the technical panels, the members of the technical panels. What are they looking when they're shortlisting a CV, and what are they looking when they're interviewing candidates? We invited Prashant. He's an associate director technology of Virtusa. He's a leading architect for a leading client. So he has very good insights to share with all of you. What is he looking for when he's looking for a candidate? Let's listen to him now.
CV is one of the ways to introduce yourselves into IT industry because it can make impacts even before the interview. So you have to prepare your CV in a way to give a proper introduction of yourselves, and also you have to call out how you would like to see yourself in next 5 years or 10 years. Another important thing in the CV that you have to include is core skills about the programming languages, other technologies stack, and any other certification whatever you would have done as part of your careers that will have to be called out in the CV. And other critical point that we will look at in the CV is your projects, what you would have done in the academic career, especially your roles and responsibility, because you would have done a lot of group projects. So we would like to see how you contributed to the project's success, and what were your the contribution from the technical perspective for the any solutions or any critical the problems in that the projects. So those are the three areas I would really look at in any CVs when someone coming from the academic graduation into the IT industry as a fresh engineers. So when you prepare for any interviews, so you have to make sure you have the details of your projects thoroughly, because when I do interviews, I usually don't go with the prepared questions, but I ask questions from whatever the answers being given by the candidate, especially around the projects whatever they have done, because that is the one of the critical area where we can assess their technical understanding and how they approach to solve the problems and what were their solutions to the problem, and also it will also help us to evaluate their contributions and commitment and their teamworks, because when you come into IT industry, not just technical expertise will help anyone to grow or anyone to make impacts in the world, but it's about their contributions, teamworks, attitude. So the projects works and how they approach the project in that academic careers, and also technical stack problem statements and all will help to assess each and every candidate. So prepare yourselves around projects areas. So as part of the interview for Java fresh engineers, I usually start my questions from object-oriented programming concept. So I would ask questions about the understanding of those concepts and the practical or real-world examples for those concepts. And also I would ask them about how to implement those concepts in Java, starting from inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and also abstraction. I would ask them to explain about how those concepts can be implemented in a programming language. So after the conceptual understanding, I will move on to data structure related questions. So example comparisons between data structures, example hash versus hash map, array versus array list. So I will ask about those specific questions to understand their level of expertise or their level of understanding in terms of data structures. And after the data structure specific questions, I will move on to UML specific questions. I will ask them, I will give them a scenario, a particular requirement. Then I will ask them to start drawing from use case diagrams, class diagrams, and before that sequence diagrams, And also I will ask them to come up with the entity model diagrams. And also another the must question that I will ask them about algorithms. So we'll give a specific scenarios. It could be sorting. It could be finding the biggest number or lowest number. So any typical sorting related questions or any typical algorithm specific question, I will ask them, and I will ask them to start writing from pseudocode. So I would expect them to explain the pseudocode, and then we'll ask them to write exact programming language like Java or any other thing specific to that particular interview. And then I will move my questions towards the normalization concept. I would expect them to explain about the normalizations, first level, second level, and and also from the relationship perspective, how the many-to-many relationships can be broken into or to one-to-many and many-to-one kind of a concept. So I will ask those questions in that interview. Further to that, because these days development is not just coding, it also into DevOps perspective. So I will ask them to understand their expertise level in terms of operating systems, basic Linux commands, or basic Windows commands, and their understanding about the application servers, web servers, and all.
So thank you everyone for joining for this short session, and tomorrow we are planning to do a similar session, and we're planning to invite someone from our infrastructure team to share with you if you want to pursue a career in the infrastructure side, if you wanted to get selected and if you wanted to kind of prepare yourself, what you should be looking for. So let's meet tomorrow with that discussion. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.